Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is Graham, and this is Graham's girlfriend, and welcome to our show. Oh, wait, this is Bailey. Bailey! So we got almost the entire family here, minus Ramsey and minus Jack. But besides, Ramsey wouldn't like this, so this is not Ramsey's scene whatsoever.
No.
And Jack is editing it. So we got pretty much the entire family here. We'll put up a picture of Ramsey just so we're well-rounded here. But
and Jack, say hi to the camera.
Jack, say hi. So anyway, what we're going to be doing, part of the infinite monetization loop, and I'm having Graham's girlfriend react to MeetKevin and his wife Lauren on how they make $6 million a year in Ventura, California. Wait for it.
Millennial money.
No, it's Millennial Millionaire.
Oh. Millennial Millionaire.
They changed it. I don't know why. So anyway, let's just get right into it. I reacted to this on my channel, but now, like I said, we're going to get Graham's girlfriend's reaction to this as well and see what you think about this. Because you know them as well. We know them equally.
Lauren and I are pretty good friends, and you and Kevin are pretty good friends, and we've done a lot of double dates. I think like our fourth or fifth date was a double date with them. So
Probably.
We've been hanging out with them for a long time.
They're awesome. So anyway, let's watch this and see what you have to say.
Ooh. Bailey liked that.
Oh, she likes money. Hold on, watch this.
She does.
Oh my, yeah, see, we're alike.
People are going to start calling Bailey a gold digger now. Ooh. Our dog is a gold digger?
I know.
Bailey reacts.
You know what? She actually matches your outfit today.
Oh my gosh, she does. They do say people are like their dogs.
Yep.
Oh, she's hiding.
Okay.
She's sleepy.
Welcome to, wait for it, Millennial Money. I'm a real estate broker and real estate investor, and lately I've started making YouTube videos.
They totally reorganized their whole living room about this.
I know.
Like, they do not usually put their couch there.
No. Well, they did that for me in Glamour. They had to reorganize it. And they did that with me with Millennial Money.
Oh, they
Remember?
did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. They moved all the furniture around so it looks better. But look at this. His tie is matching her shirt, which is matching the pillows.
I have never seen those pillows before.
Neither have I. But they did well. And
Yeah,
they probably
did
did
well.
this just for that day.
To teach what I know about investing in real estate and stocks online.
I am a full-time mother and also full-time property manager managing our own properties.
They got this wrong, by the way. When I saw that, I'm like, wait a second, there's no way that's a five-bedroom house. It's 4 bedrooms, and they converted a bedroom to his office.
Yes.
The more you know.
Because they keep talking about how they want to buy like all the houses in the area and they just have a compound for their kids.
Yeah, for Kevin's eventual 20 children that he wants.
A typical day for me starts at about 5 a.m. Then I go down to my garage office set where I have a walking treadmill and I'll catch up on whatever projects we need to work on for our real estate investments. After that, by about 2 p.m., I like to go on a run with Lawrence. After the run, I'll catch up on emails a bit again. I'll look at properties and projects that are going on, existing renovations, and the goal is to have this drop-dead deadline by 5 p.m. of just hanging out with the kids.
I think that's really cool with everything that he's making per month. I don't know anyone else who's making 7 figures per month who still has time to hang out with their kids every single day and who makes time for that. So that's really cool that they schedule that because I can't even imagine. I feel like most people who maybe make like 5 figures a year can struggle to find that time with their kids. So it's really cool that Kevin and Lauren have found this balance where he can stop in the middle of the day and see them and then be there for dinner too.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I really applaud them for that.
That's good. Good on you, Kevin.
A typical day for me would be setting my alarm for 8 a.m. but knowing that my children will be waking me up at 6 a.m. So I get up around 6:30 every day.
I know this feeling right now with Bailey. I don't know it fully, but for the last week, Bailey has been waking me up at 6 a.m. and 5 a.m.
And 3 a.m. and 1 a.m.
Yeah. I can't imagine how Lauren does this with 2 children. And like, she'll grow out of this a lot faster than her children will.
Gosh, I know. Bailey's so good. Look at this. She just wants to sleep now.
I also have a lot of property management stuff that I continually have to deal with, emails, texts, or renovations, so I have to do that as well.
How about when I like text you and I'm like, Lauren, I need an answer right now. And then, right now, right now.
And then I'm in like a distance like learning meeting with the teacher. Shut up.
That's so accurate to Kevin and Lauren, though. Kevin's like, Lauren, what's this? Lauren, find the answer now. And Lauren's such a good problem solver and so good with people that she's just like, okay, I'll get this. And like watching her sometimes go with her children. And Kevin, I'm like, how do you manage? Between Graham and Bailey, I have my hands full. Usually just between Graham and Graham, I have my hands full.
Ramsey, he's easy.
They are a very incredible dynamic couple.
Oh, yeah.
So when I was 18 months old, I moved from Germany with my family to Florida. And in Florida, my parents knew nothing about American culture, society, how to get ahead. They barely knew how to speak English. And what's crazy about that is I came from this household that ended up divorcing when I was 6 years old, constantly having no money.
It's crazy to think that you and Kevin, in a way, come from a very similar background with that. Your parents divorced at like...
5. I think 5.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
5. Your dad immigrated here from a different country.
Oh, that's true. Canada doesn't really count, though, because he's...
You guys both lived in Florida.
That's true.
So Graham was born in Florida and then moved out here being a few months old.
That's true, yeah. I forgot about that, yeah. Technically, my dad's
I'm like listening to
immigrated
this
here.
and like, darn it, my parents should have immigrated here and
know.
divorced and then moved me across the country.
We worth so many millions of dollars by now, but your parents just divorced and you were 5.
Dang it.
Regarding our finances, I deal with most of the bills. We do keep a spend tracker between us.
Oh my gosh.
What?
$13,000.
Yeah, a month.
I mean, I get a big chunk of that is housing and insurance. That's really super unavoidable.
Sure. How about this? Do this. Hold on.
We just use like an Apple number spreadsheet that links.
Oh.
There you go. So you could look through that.
Okay, well the gas price is good.
Yeah. Well, he has a Tesla,
Yeah.
so...
Which would make sense. It would make like household costs, I guess, go up because that would have the electricity on there, right?
Right.
Oh, $400. Well, kids, because that's probably counting kids' clothes. And if their kids are growing, that would make sense that their clothing costs would be.
$400 a month? I think it's a lot. $400
I think it's a lot, but if
for
you
kids
think
who stay at home?
her kids are growing though, because it turns into a point, especially if they're going through a growth spurt where you have jeans and they last you 2 months before they're up your ankle.
Sweatpants.
You have no experience with children, do you?
Seriously, an oversized t-shirt and sweatpants. That'll last them until they're like 20.
Okay.
There's nothing you need to spend $400 a month on for clothes.
The housing, because that's their mortgage, right?
Yep.
Just mortgage?
No, that's everything. Mortgage, property taxes, insurance, HOA, and utilities. All
Okay. Then what's household?
in. Look right here. School supplies, beauty, gifts, credit card, annual fees, car washes, out-of-pocket dental, and miscellaneous.
Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. I would feel so stressed out to make money.
Yeah, look at this insurance. That's a crazy one. $2,300 a month for health insurance, kids' dental, life, and umbrella insurance, which you can get for as little as 5 minutes down below in the description.
Yikes, I'd feel so stressed that I would have to keep making more money to sustain that.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, nothing against them and, nothing against anyone else's spending choices. They obviously know their situation for their own spending choices better than we know what they need to spend money on, but whew.
Oh yeah, but yeah, $6 million a year though. This is what you could do in $6 million a year.
Wow, that's incredible. Most people do not become millionaires that young. That's only a year older than me.
But, devil's advocate here, they did that combined between them. So $1 million between 2 people, which
Okay, but
you could argue is 500 grand per.
Okay, yeah, but most people
Yeah.
don't get to 500 grand per.
No, that's
At
true.
that
That's
age
true.
either.
I'm being nitpicky. I'm being nitpicky.
Most
that's
people
all.
are just graduated
That's true.
college then.
That's true.
7.4 million between different brokerage accounts. How much of that do you think is Tesla?
Oh, I said that in my video. About half is Tesla.
Okay.
And his Tesla has like doubled or tripled in value, depending on when he bought it. So like a big portion of that is because of Tesla going up like crazy. Kevin did so well on that.
I can't critique that because I have the same situation where I put 5,000 in and now it's worth 20.
Yeah.
So I decided to start a YouTube channel and share all of the experiences I had and mostly all of the things I screwed up on to try to help people prevent making the same stupid mistakes that I had made.
I wish they had shown the videos where he's like walking around. My favorite is the one where they were in Hawaii, or where was it?
Where?
Was it Hawaii? And he's standing in the ocean in a suit, and he's still filming his YouTube video.
I forget. Yeah, he had some crazy ones. Oh, you know what's a funny one? Jack, type in passive income MeetKevin. This video. He's clothed in a jacuzzi on a Disney cruise. Talking about his passive income. Anyway, that's Kevin.
The transition of Kevin going from full-time real estate to doing YouTube alongside real estate to then just transitioning to YouTube was actually a very tough time for me and the kids. I just had my second son right when he started making YouTube videos and just started getting monetized at that same time. It was definitely an adjustment that we all had to work as a family to try and figure out the balance, because Kevin's nature is very much take on as much as you can possibly take on and work, and other things were suffering.
That's interesting too, because you made that transition from doing real estate and YouTube to more just YouTube when we first started dating. So it really wasn't that big of an adjustment.
No.
But I can't imagine what that would be like to throw in, because I wasn't living with you at the time. It wasn't a big deal, but I can't imagine like what an adjustment that would have been for them.
Yeah, I don't know. If anything, he's working from home all the time, so I would see it as an easier transition.
I would see it as harder, because then to have a kid that's struggling and know that he's like right in the other room, but you're having, you know, one kid that's you're trying to potty train, the other one who's a like newborn baby, and to know that they're right in the other room and can't help you. It's like having, as a kid, you know, the cookie jar that's sitting there and you're just staring at it, you're like, I really want it, I really want it.
I see the opposite of that. I see that they get to see their dad working hard, making $150,000 a month on a YouTube channel.
You're assuming a newborn and a 3-year-old can understand that.
I do. They see their dad going, is working hard, bringing home a lot of money with a good work ethic. That's what I would see.
Right, but 3-year-olds, you hand them a penny and they're like, money.
I know, but imagine handing them $150,000. Imagine all the money they could swim in that. They put that in their pillow.
That's true. I mean, you did give me $100,000 one time.
I know, exactly.
Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I think, seriously, this is what YouTube sent? It makes me feel like I'm playing with Monopoly money.
I love how they use that clip. That's how he wakes up in the morning in a Viking helmet.
Time to go and battle Nancy Pelosi today.
Time to go battle the YouTube algorithm for more views.
I know.
Over the last 18 months now, our revenue has gone from just being real estate commissions. 2020
income fluctuates between $232,500 and $1,139,240 per month.
Yeah. I want to frame this.
That's a really big gap.
I frame this, put this on the wall. Well, here
that's beautiful. I mean,
232 would have been back in like January, February,
right.
And in March when his channel took off, it's probably all on the high end.
Totally agree. But it's just funny looking at it. It's just a big gap. That's my only point. But like, it's amazing that you're up in that high of gap.
To where we are now, where YouTube is paying somewhere around $200,000 a month. Affiliates and my courses and my educational programs, which people love, and then they'll go buy another one.
Oh man, he plugged the program in there. People love it so much they go and buy more. And then they ask Kevin, where can I get the mentorship program? I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do the mentorship, because they want to keep buying. But he plugs it. Ricky was the one. Ricky is the expert. Ricky Gutierrez is the expert of the subtle plug. He'll just casually throw it in conversations. Like, what were you doing yesterday? Oh, I had to work on the mentorship program. And he's like, what's that? Oh, the mentorship program. Yeah, it's what I made after I created my course. Oh, what's the course? It's just he'll subtly throw it in there. Genius.
I mean, there were 2 months this year during the pandemic where we crossed 7 figures in a month. That was my dream. My dream was that the construction business and the real estate sales business together would get me to $1 million a year. And that business failed and led to what we're doing now.
There I am, look at us.
Oh.
That was March 2018 when we took this picture. Look at Kevin.
Wow.
We have 2 children. We have Jack, he's 5, and we have Max, who's 2.5.
I actually got frustrated hearing people's criticism and comments before I had a kid, or even when I was pregnant with my first kid. Like, oh, it's going to be way harder than you think. And I'm like, yeah, I've read up on it, so I know it's not gonna be that hard. Like, what do you take me for? And oh my gosh, like, I can't express enough to any potential parent that you just can't even prep for it. There's no way you can actually prep for it.
Oof, no. If she already is saying that she expected it not to be bad and it was bad, what's that going to be like for me? Because I expect it's going to be like very difficult.
Yeah, I don't know. If a puppy is doing this crazy. Jeez.
My sweeties.
I don't always follow all the rules that I'm supposed to, and sometimes that's not so good. There were a couple instances that came up, one particularly where there was a real estate syndicator named Grant Cardone.
I cannot believe he is touching on this.
I know, again, that's what I said in my video. I'm like, why is how did Grant Cardone come up in a conversation like this? He can't stop talking about Grant Cardone. Look at his wife's face.
Lauren's just no.
Yeah, let's not talk about this.
And so I decided to do what any normal person would do and just make YouTube videos making fun of the guy and delivering flowers to his office to make a point that what he was doing was not what I agreed with.
Yeah, usually I wouldn't deliver flowers to somebody to say I don't agree with you, but I mean, that's just me.
Yeah, I know. No one would. Only Kevin would do that, though. He spent like $5,000-$6,000 doing that, by the way.
Sorry, right there, Kevin was charged with trespassing.
He did.
It's funny that they included that.
Because the flowers incident. He probably talked a lot about that.
I know.
Threw that in there. Yeah. It gets
I think this is the first millennial anything I've ever seen where they've talked about like criminal charges.
Oh, imagine millennial criminal behind bars.
Criminal money.
Yeah, living on $35,000 a year in jail. Wait for it, millennial criminal. Just imagine that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Was like, what? Why would they ask Grant Cardone to comment on this? That makes no sense. He's not going to comment. And why did they need to ask for a comment in this? Made no sense to me, but oh well.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's in his nature to always work, and he kind of gets like a high from making money, and so I respect that that's something he will always want to do.
Oh, what was that fedora?
I know, he should not be wearing that fedora.
Kevin, look, you're a good friend. And because you are a good friend, I'm going to publicly call you out and say, do not wear a fedora, dude. It is not the mid-2000s.
No fedoras.
That was 15 years ago. Just because we're friends, Kevin.
We are at a dollar amount now that it makes sense to maybe take a step back a bit.
And in the meantime, I guess I'll just keep playing Monopoly.
You know what we should do? If he just mentioned playing Monopoly, it'd be so much fun to like live stream you, Kevin, Andre, and Jeremy playing Monopoly.
Millennial Monopoly. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. We also, Jeremy wants to do a poker tournament as well, so I want to do that too. So we do Monopoly. Is it Monopoly? No.
Monopoly.
Monopoly and poker.
Yes.
That would be fun.
This is me publicly calling out Kevin, Andre, and Jeremy to do this Monopoly. You've been called out. So everybody watching this, you got to go comment on their channel that he has been challenged to Monopoly by Stephan.
All right, deal. What else do you have to say about the video? You like it?
I like it. I thought it showed them really well as a couple. I love them as a couple. I'm really happy to see how they found really great balance with him working like that. And I think Lauren is an absolutely fantastic mother who absolutely wants the best for her kids. And Kevin is a great dad for putting aside that time during the day to be with his kids.
Yeah.
So I thought this was a really good video. It was really fun to see. Why spend $500 or $400 a month on clothes though?
Yeah, I know.
That is my critique. Is why $400 a month on clothes? But besides that, absolutely fantastic couple and great video.
Cool. Well, let's see. You want to show Bailey to the camera because we're going to wrap this up.
She's doing snoozies.
I know. Okay, so we need you guys to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm for Bailey. There she could barely open her eyes right now.
She's smiling. You gotta do it because she's smiling.
Oh my God, is she okay? She's really out of it right now. Okay, guys, so make sure to smash the like button. So, all right, so make sure to smash the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. Also, feel free to add us on Instagram. We post pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add us there. And lastly, if you guys want 4 free stocks, use the link down below in the description, and Webull is going to be giving you 4 free stocks when you deposit $100 on the platform, and that could be worth all the way up to $1,600. So this is as close as it gets to just getting free money for 5 minutes worth of work using the link down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.
Bye. She's so tired.
All right, we got to do thumbnail.
Oh, she's just floppy.